Hello, it's Keith from Kinvert, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to go through an initial lesson showing how to design an Apollo lander. So I guess we'll just get started. This is what we're going to be designing, and this is introducing some of the commands here. So the first thing that we're going to do is apparently create the feet. So I'm going to start creating some feet for the lander. I'm going to get a view up like this. I'm going to drop a block on, and I'm going to smart scale this. See how I can click on the model, see how it highlights when I mouse over, and then when I click on it, I now have these options. I'm going to click smart scale and drag this down until it's kind of flat like that, and I'm going to make this a little shorter this way too. So that looks about good. I'm going to copy, so while it's still highlighted, Control C, Control V, there's my second foot, enter, Control C, Control V, there's my third foot. And actually another thing that I can do is copy and paste this one, and I can drag this up. See how I grab this arrow? You can grab these arrows to, you don't want this thing to stop being flat with the bed. And then this one I'm going to grab, and I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees and make sure that these are connected. There we go. And let's see what else. So we made the feet. So in this case it was 3 millimeters by 18. I'm just making mine look kind of similar to show you the basics. Let's see. So the 3 feet, and then we've got the legs. Alright, so I'm going to switch back. I'm going to make this leg a little taller. And now I'm going to copy and paste this, Control C, Control V. Pop this over about there. I'm going to copy and paste this again, drag it over. Oops, there we go. Grab that circle. Oh, I forgot how many degrees I rotated the other, but I guess it's fine. Doesn't have to look perfect. Looking good so far. What do we got next? Alright, so we make a flat square. Okay. Copy and paste. Grab that. Smart scale it. Something like that. Hit enter. So now I've got that bottom square. Let's see. Create a body. Now after you have all 3 legs, tilt the piece. Now after this step, okay, so now after you have all 3 legs protruding into the body, take the rectangle, start tilting the sides to give it more of a lander look. To tilt, you select the piece. Okay, so I'm going to have to edit this a little bit. This didn't fully describe it, so I'll go ahead and show you. You can click the body. See how it highlights? Click the body. Now you click a face. See how it's highlighting individual faces? I'm going to pick this one, and I'm going to tweak it. And now I should be able to rotate that out a bit. It doesn't look great, but I'm going to go with it. And now I'm going to go to the other side, do the same thing, and I remember it was 32 degrees that I just did. 31, 32. All right. There's that. That looks okay. And then I'm going to copy and paste this, rotate it 180. Come on. 180. Move it up. Put it there. All right. I hit the F key there to fit the view, and now I'm going to zoom out a bit. Okay, so we've got, now after this, copy, yep. Okay, we're going to put, okay, so this is a wedge that we're going to put on top. So we go to here, pick a wedge, plop it there. I'm going to scale it, just the normal scale. Get it about that big. I'm going to hit the D key, D for drop. See how it's not flat on the bed? It's going through the bed, so I hit the D key. Now everything's flat. And now I can smart scale. Going to go ahead and drag this down right there. And there we go. We've got that triangle shape. Let's see. So now we're going to start making the radar dishes. I can copy and paste this to get that antenna thing going on. A cylinder. I'm going up to the top. It's called primitives. These are primitive shapes. Grab a cylinder, plop it there. That's too thick. I'm going to smart scale it. Smart scale it down. All right, and now I'm going to actually just do a normal scale because it's, well, tell you what, I'll do a press pull. There's more than one way to do this. Press pull, grab this face, drag it in, and now I want to move this. And if you hover, you'll see it's Control T to move. Control T. Now I'm moving this down. There's that antenna. And then the other was a bigger dish. All right, so this is a bigger cylinder. And we will plop it right here. Is that a good size? I think I'm going to scale it up a bit and move it with the move command. Something like this, I guess. Hit enter. I'm going to hit the D key to drop. If you see, it's going through the bed. D key to drop. And this face is too high. So I could smart scale this down, but I'm going to hit Control Z for Zulu. Undo that. Oops. We'll call that good. Instead, I'm going to grab this face and I'm going to do press pull. And I can just move this face to right about, I'd say, there. Okay, now I'm going to add in the sphere. And unfortunately, I scaled this and didn't remember the size, so I'm going to have to kind of guess what size to make the sphere, maybe like that. And now I want to move the sphere down, so Control T is going to move, Control T, since I've got the sphere selected. And I want to grab, watch this, if I grab this, you don't know where it's going to go. Like, I want it to move up and down. See how it looks like it's moving down? But look, it actually moved sideways. It actually moved this way, which we don't want. So what I'm going to do is grab this again, move, and make sure to always use these arrows. Drag it down, enter, and then what this is going to be doing, hopefully, is telling you how to do combine and subtract. So the last step here after making your antenna, concave. Oh, so they're already talking. Add, subtract. Okay, so I do need to work on the wording here. We're going to go combine. See combine right here. Subtract. The target is this guy. The source is this guy. Enter. Now we've got a concave dish. And now what we can do is add in the cylinder. So I'm going to pop it over here. And I'm going to press pull this. So it's kind of thin. And now I'm going to Control T. Is it going to let me? Yeah. It wasn't showing that menu, so I didn't know if it had let me. But so I'm Control T, move this over to there, and now we've got our radar dish. Looking pretty good. Is that too high up? I think that's too high up. Control T again. I think that looks better. All right. And then finally a window I'm going to add. So I'm going to add a wedge, put it there. Now it needs to be down inside the shape, so I'm going to hit the D key. And now I'm going to scale this down a bit to get a window. And I'm going to Control T to move it, since we've got this selected. Enter, hit the D key to drop, because I bet, see how it's not touching the bed? Hit the D key, now it's all the way through. Combine, subtract, pick the target, pick the source, hit enter. We've got ourselves a window. Okay, so theirs has two windows. I actually like that better. All right. And so we have finished the design. The purpose of this part of the video was to show you the basics of how to make this design. Feel free, if you need to, rewind, slow it down, speed it up, pause it, do what you need to do. And I'm also going to reword some of this article to hopefully make it a little more clear. I'll actually make a different version of the lesson. How about that? So that there's more than one lesson version. Some kids might find this more clear. Some might find mine more clear. That's the purpose of the LMS. It'll find what it thinks is the best version for you. So anyway, this is Keith from Kinvert. We showed you how to do the design of the lunar lander. It kind of looks like the Apollo 11 lander. It's not exactly the same, but we just wanted to do something. It's 2019. We just had the 50-year anniversary of Apollo 11 landing on the moon. Really cool stuff. And yeah, this is something we did for Maker Faire, and I wanted to show you how to do it. And this will be part of our 3D printing class. So, hope this was helpful, and we will see you guys in the next lesson. Bye-bye.